Good morning, everybody. We do need Matt on this. Do you want this? All right. How's everyone?
Check. Oh, hey, hi. Okay, we're going to warm your hands up a little bit because, you know, it's fall. So we got a little hand clapping to do. It's like 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, and 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2. Well, beat the drum and hold the phone. The sun came out today. We're born again. There's new grass on the field. Around in third and headed for home. It's a brown-eyed, handsome man. Anyone can understand the way I feel. I'm ready to play today. Put me in, coach. I'm ready to play today. Look at me. I can be Centerfield. Well, I spent some time with the Mudville Nine, watching it from the bench. You know we took our lumps when the mighty Casey struck out. So say hey Willie and tell Ty Cobb, Joe DiMaggio, don't say it ain't so, cause you know that time is now. Put me in, coach, I'm ready to play today. Put me in, coach, I'm ready to play today. Look at me, I can be Centerfield. Okay, you remember you're clapping now. Here we go. Got a beat-up glove and a homemade bat, brand new pair of shoes. You know, I think it's time we give this game a ride. Just to hit the ball and touch them all, a moment in the sun. Oh well, it's gone and you tell that one goodbye. Oh, put me in, coach, I'm ready to play today. Put me in, coach, I'm ready to play today. Look at me, I can be, oh, put me in, coach, I'm ready to play today. Put me in, coach, I'm ready to play today. Look at me, I can be Centerfield. I need the hats back at the end of the service. That's like my lifelong collection of free giveaway Mariner hats. Yeah.
I'd call that a home run. Hit it right out of the park. So thank you, Becky Thatcher and Matt Corey. Becky and Matt have been making music together for over 20 years. They met at Unity of Tacoma, and the rest is history. They've been music and choir directors for Unity of Tacoma, Unity of Bellevue, Unity of Seattle, CSL Ballard, and have 3 kids and 1 cat. And the most important message that they wanted me to share with you is that they love you and they love all of us. So thank you for sharing your love and your light with us today. We also want to continue the story with thanking our beautiful, amazing music team, Cerny on piano, Arnie on bass, and Dave on drums. All making a vibrational difference for our service each week. Welcome to the light and the love that is Unity of South Sound. My name is David Sandal-Hill, and it's my honor to welcome you here this morning to our celebration service. Is anybody cold? Huddle the masses. We hold that you're not here by accident today, but by divine appointment. Unity provides a positive path for spiritual living. We teach inspiring, practical spirituality, something you will experience each Sunday to enhance your personal journey of spiritual unfoldment. If you have any questions, concerns, or joys to share, please visit our website, Contact Us page at unityofsouthsound.org, or write it down and place it in our share box on the little table on your way into Wesley Hall, right over there. At this time, we also invite you to put your cell phones onto silent. We now invite you to relax, reconnect, and center into the truth of who we are. Will you please join me in saying our opening affirmation? There is only one presence and one power active in my life and in the universe: God, goodness, omnipotence. Our mission statement: inspired by the divine as an inclusive spiritual community, we explore and express our highest potential. Our vision statement: present and centered in divine love, we co-create a peaceful and awakened world. And our core values: we are love, joy, abundance, and spirit guided. And now Reverend Megan will lead us in an opening prayer.
So I'm going to light the light of the radiance demonstration and remembrance of the light we are. It also reflects warmth. And I just want to bring attention to fall has arrived, and our furnace is no longer the little engine that could. And the company that was servicing it is no longer able to service, and through a lengthy process, we have finally been referred to a commercial company that can. The account was set up, and we're waiting for the appointment to come in, and the owner is willing to completely replace it if that's necessary. So stay tuned, it's on its way. We have the doors open to bring heat in we have heat in different sources in the rest of the building. It's just this lovely space that's like 4 stories high that needs an extra strong engine to run it and heat this place up. So we appreciate your patience, your love, your energy. Just send that warmth out, like just go like this. And then just go. We're sending all that love and that warmth out there. And we bring our awareness to, first of all, today's artwork that represents today's lesson, I Am Enough. And Barbara Blue is the one that said yes to daring greatly to create a unique expression for today's lesson on wholeheartedness. So thank you, Barbara. Every week, another unique expression from one of you. We look forward to it. So I want to invite you to the invitation to Dare Greatly prayer. Just take a moment to turn within and know I open myself to the unconditional love and support of the universal presence of peace and oneness. I fully engage my life and declare my willingness to be seen and celebrated just as I am. I am done playing small, and I dare to express myself authentically and courageously. And in doing so, I make an important contribution to the awakening of the planet. I am blessed, and I am a blessing, and we know that's the truth in and through and as each and every one of us, and so it is. Amen.
We want to take a moment to thank all of you who may be joining us for the first time in person or online. Thank you for sharing your consciousness and your love with us. If you're here for the first time as a visitor in person, we invite you to raise your hands so our ushers can see you and bring you a welcome packet of helpful information. We've got 1, 2, 3. Welcome, welcome. So glad you're here. Thank you for joining us today. There's also a special gift along with that welcome packet. That's a winged heart charm to remind you that we are one in spirit and you are always welcome here. We also encourage you to sign our guest book at the back of the sanctuary so we know who you are. And is there anyone visiting us from another Unity Center today? Oh, hello. Yay. Welcome. And where are you from? Bremerton. Yay. Welcome. So glad you're here. We'd like to acknowledge you as well. And ushers, would you please give all of our friends this gift charm too? Well, that's everybody. So we all want one, right? I want one. We affirm and trust that everyone who comes to Unity will feel at home as we engage in getting to know each other. We are always delighted in seeing you here again. Wherever you are in your journey of faith, you are welcome here, for we honor and respect the choices that your soul makes on its spiritual journey. Now, to all of our newcomers, live streamers, and friends joining us this morning, we want to share our Unity blessing with you. We love you, we bless you, we appreciate you, and we behold the divinity you are. And now I would like to invite Reverend Megan back up to share some announcements. And there are a few.
We got fun stuff coming up, I tell ya.
Yes. We would like to bring your attention to our upcoming events and activities that you will not want to miss out on. So listen up and mark your calendars. And for those here in person, take time to review our Faith in Action and Connections table in the fireside room for all of your volunteer opportunities, events, and program information. Staff is on hand to assist you. Drumming in Unity. Today is the day. Downstairs in the banquet hall from 11:45 for our second Sunday monthly Drumming in Unity group, supported by a love offering donation. Drums provided if needed. Come be a part of this vibrational healing energy.
Today is the day. October 12th, Rana Yellowrobe will be in the house in concert at 2 o'clock. So we are really excited to have her here. It's planned to be in honor of Indigenous People Day, and it is by donation, but it is also to support the prosperity of this ministry, and we are going to give a portion of the proceeds to the organization of the Missing and Murdered Indigenous Women and People organization to really help bring awareness in that. But Rona has also invited a friend of hers, George Santua, who is an inspirational Native artist, and he does both canvas and paints on drum. Beautiful animal and Native artistry, and he will have those things on display for sale after this, at the intermission and before the concert starts. And we also have another gentleman from Feeding Our Cousins, a Native American that provides traditional Native teas and nettle cookies. So those will be available for sale for intermission. So bring your family and friends. We want to see this room filled with all the heat and energy that it creates.
Our monthly gathering for our LGBTQIA Spiritual Connection Group is next Sunday from 1 to 2:30 in the Fireside Room. If this resonates with you, bring a friend to join our vibrant, inclusive community.
And today is the last day that you can sign up for our fall book study program based on the book Daring Greatly. If you can't fit into a group, make sure you get the book so you can follow along with our Sunday lessons, and you can also still download the study guide so it can give you reflection questions and how to go deeper with it. We still have some space in the Monday and Tuesday evening Zoom group. This is, what?
Just Monday.
Oh, just Monday now? Oh, see how it fills up? So the last opportunity is today, and then you'll be on your own. So take advantage of that.
Go ahead.
And pick up your weekly affirmation cards at the Faith in Action table too, as a reminder of what we're affirming each week.
Affirmative.
Yes.
Creative Collage Workshop is next Sunday, October 19th. Jennifer Richardson will facilitate this empowering creative workshop to courageously claim who we dare to be. After service from 12 noon to 2 p.m. Sign up today in person or online.
And also at the Faith in Action table, you can pick up the individual creative art project, which is a downsize from this, so a smaller round. You pick up the packet, it's got all the materials you need. Do your own creativity, just fill the space, any mode that you want to use, and bring it back, and we're going to start hanging it up in Wesley Hall to express all our creativity, and we'll have them hanging up through, I'm getting some echoing, November 9th. A little vibration never hurts anyone. All right.
This is where we are.
That's where
Yes.
we're. Oh, that's where
Yes.
we are. Uh-huh.
Day of the Dead community event. The 6th Avenue Business District Annual Dia de los Muertos
Very good.
Festival, a traditional Latino day of remembrance for souls who have passed on, is Saturday, October 25th. We are sponsors of this special event, using our parking lot and grass area for the children's activity and face painting tents. That sounds like fun. Do you have to be a child to get your face painted?
No.
I'll
you
be
don't.
there.
You could pretend to be like my inner child would like to be painted. Okay.
They're looking for a couple more volunteers to help set up the tent tables and chairs from Wesley Hall at 10 a.m. the 25th. See the sign-up form at the connections table, and you will be contacted. Our annual Halloween trunk or treat is on October 31st. Sign up to bring your car with your trunk decorated and filled with treats for our neighborhood trick-or-treaters. Dressing up in costume is encouraged. It's always a spooktacular evening of fun and community engagement. Have you ever participated in that? It is so fun.
It is really
so
fun.
fun. It's just worth it. And we got to walk down the street and visit some of the neighbors around here and invite them into the community, and it's really
Get to
kind of a
know
neat
them.
thing.
And Jennifer and the youth team sets up a little kiosk with hot chocolate and stuff, so it's really fun. Bring your trunk. And most importantly, coming up is our Unity Gala, A Night to Dare Greatly, on Saturday, November 15th at 5 p.m. Tickets are now available online, and you can fill out a ticket form at the at Faith in Action table as well. This is going to be like great food, connection, abundance. Daring Greatly talent show is added this year. So online signups and forms for the talent show are at the Faith in Action table. Step up to Dare Greatly and share your gifts, whether it's music, singing, dancing, poetry, juggling. Surprise us. We would like to know what your gifts are. And we're bringing back the dessert dash. So sign up at the Faith in Action table to bring your amazing dessert for this fundraiser game at the gala. Ask how to participate, because I can't explain it. And we are continuing to accept auction donation items for our online silent auction in support of our ministry's future abundance through November 2nd. Get that? Through November 2nd. The forms and everything you need are at the action table or in the link through our e-news. And just know that we are also adding a kids auction table. So donations of low-cost kids items so they can bring their allowance and practice participating in the abundance of fun. So let's hold the intention of a great, fun time. Oh, and special volunteer opportunities also are available for the gala event. We have some special needs, so sign up for those things, and Jan will be in touch with you on how to set everything up.
Next week, representing our third week theme, aligning with our Creative Chakra Center as we call forth our wholeness week by week, don't forget to wear the color yellow. Today, guess what color it is?
I'm a little orange challenged, but I found something.
And as always, if you've not done so yet, sign up for our weekly e-news and get all the good news delivered to your inbox every Thursday. Or you can visit our website and explore the red member resources box for links to Sunday weekly reflection guides, member directory access, special event or class signups, and more. Stay in the loop with all things Unity.
Woohoo! All right, what's next? I know. You tell him.
I would like to welcome up Reverend Megan for sacred service. And today's sacred service is to recognize
Our platform assistants. So, every month we like to acknowledge our sacred service teams and all that they do, and for you to know who they are. And so our platform assistants are the ones that really host our services every Sunday and carry the flow. And it takes a special talent to do that, so we really appreciate them. So I'm going to call up Barbara Baumel. There's a couple people that are not here. Reverend Michael Brooks happened to be my husband. He's in Mexico as minister in residence at Unity Ajijic right now. Anita Landry, the team lead, is also out of town this week. Chris Lazarga, are you in the house? Please come on up. David Sandal Hill, and Joey Sandal Hill, who is on his way to check in for in-service with the National Guard. So we send lots of extra love and blessings his way. Gary Trantham. Gary Trantham, are you here with us today? And Julie Webb. Julie Webb, I know I saw you. Bless you. Oh, bless you. Bless you. Thank you. As well. And bless you. So scoot on over here. And as I'm just going to put those there for right now. I want to invite you to bless them, but I also want to bring awareness that each and every one of you brings your gifts of presence, your talents, your hobbies, all the things you have that make this ministry happen. And so know that if you are not finding a way to serve, there is opportunities to check out at our connection table. There is actually a how you may serve brochure. We have lots of teams, ask questions. There's always a way that you can make a difference. So we appreciate all of you. And now I invite you to bless our team. Together. We love you, we bless you, we appreciate you, and we behold the divinity you are. Thank you. Okay, I'll move my stuff.
Thank you. Thank you all. Welcome back. And now, I'd like to invite you, if you're able, to stand and join our song leaders, Reverend Megan and David Sandal Hill.
Okay, you may not have done this song yet. I think we did it once. It's a lot of energy, and it's fun, and you'll catch on. And this is a way you can kind of dance through it and help keep you warm, too. I'm stepping out into a world of possibilities. I'm stepping stepping out into a whole new way to live. There's so much waiting for me, the path is clear before me. I've got so much that I have yet to give. I'm stepping out and I'm committing to integrity. I'm stepping out, releasing every fear and doubt. The road just keeps on turning, and every turn I'm learning what this life is all about. I'm stepping out into the world of possibilities. I'm stepping out into a whole new way to live. There's so much waiting for me, the path is clear before me. I've got so much that I have yet to give. I'm stepping out and I'm committing to integrity. I'm stepping out, releasing every fear and doubt. The road just keeps on turning, at every turn I'm learning what this life is all about. I'm stepping out. I'm stepping out. I'm stepping out. Make that big step.
Just don't step out yet. Don't step out yet. Because now is take a brief opportunity to greet those around you with the Namaste community greeting. And especially take a moment to reach out to someone you haven't met before. If you're not a hugger, give a Namaste bow. Reach out and shake someone's hand. To all present, Namaste. I behold the divinity you are. Namaste. Okay, we'd like to invite you to find your way back to your seat as we begin our next song. Make me an instrument.
This is a beautiful meditative song by Kurt Van Sickle. I don't know, you may have remembered his CD decades ago, Make Me an Instrument, Lord of Thy Peace, from the Prayer of St. Francis. So let's sing. Make me an instrument, Lord of Thy peace, as I let go, as I release. Make me an instrument, humble and free, as I awaken the living Christ in me.
Today's inspirational reading comes from the Daily Word from March 14th, 2010, entitled Enough. I have seen everything I need. So much to do in so little time. When I feel hurried or overwhelmed, I may have forgotten one simple truth. Created in the image and the likeness of God, I've inherited all the qualities of God. I have enough time, resources, and strength to do all that is mine to do. Not only do I have enough, I am enough. I am a spiritual being having a human experience. I am worthy and deserving of bountiful goodness, not only because of what I do, but because of who I am. My potential is unlimited, and I am free to be my best and to see the best in all others. I am an eternal being. Today, I am fully present to my experience, taking time to appreciate everyone and everything around me. And the scripture, you are not in the flesh, you are in the Spirit, since the Spirit of God dwells in you, Romans 8:9. And now Reverend Megan will lead us in a time of meditation.
Thank you. So we take a moment to begin the process of going within, to reconnect, to remember, to feel and to know who we are. And so as we do that with the vibration of song, if you feel this song, it's by Michael Gott, it's There Is Only Love, reminds us of the truth of who we are. In this moment, in this place, I remember who I am, letting fear and worry fall away from me. I open my eyes and see there is only love. There is only love. Love that heals, love that sets me free. There is only love. When I lose myself, when I feel I've lost my way, when I go inside and quiet my mind, I can hear Spirit gently say, there is only love. There is only love. Love that heals, love that sets me free. There is only love. There is only love. And so we surrender into that love. Closing your outer eye and opening the inner vision that can experience the truth. As you breathe in, you feel that infinite love enfolding you, reminding you, guiding you, being you. And so just simply allow yourself to relax into this moment as you feel the vibration of our singing bowl taking you a little deeper and a little deeper and deeper even more. I breathe in. There is only love. And I feel His healing vibrational energy washing over me, gently healing wherever I need healing and restoration to wholeness. For every cell of my being responds to that vibration and that harmony of love. As I release my next breath, I let go of fear and worry and just let it fall away. As I lose myself into this infinite moment, I quiet my mind. I open my heart and allow my soul to remember that I am enough. I am all that I need to be in this moment. That living Christ breathing through me, the vibrational energy of my divinity, always knows I am enough in this moment and the next. In the silence, I know this truth. I allow it to remind me of the love that I am, of the wholeness I am, of the beauty I am. I breathe in into this moment, in this place, with each other, and I remember who I am, the realization I bring back with me as I open my eyes, fully restored, realigned, and seeing only the radiance that life brings. And so it is.
When I woke up this morning, I looked in the mirror. A voice came in my head, pointing out each fear. She said, "You're fat, you're stupid, you're ugly. How'd you get that way?" In the moment, I just had enough, and I said, "No way, I am good enough, good enough. Nothing here is missing. I give myself permission. I am good enough, good enough. I've got the right stuff. I'm good enough." All the way substance, standing in my power. Right here, right now, I do declare it is my finest hour. And I'm good enough, good enough. Nothing here is missing. I give myself permission to be good enough, good enough. I've got the right stuff. I'm good enough. Well, I'm no Cindy Crawford and I'm no Tyra Banks. Got a body that's healthy and for that I give thanks. I don't have to be perfect. Who I am is okay. I'll say it loud. I feel so proud to stand up and say I am good enough, good enough. Nothing here is missing. I give myself permission to be good enough, good enough. I've got the right stuff. I'm good enough, good enough, good enough. I'm on a mission to everyone, permission to be good enough, good enough. We've got the right stuff. Oh yeah, good enough, good enough. Stand up and say, good enough, good enough, yeah, good enough. Stand up and say, I'm good enough. Stand up and say, I'm good enough. Yeah. Thank you, guys.
Thank you, Matt and Becky. You always bring a special gift of your presence, your joy, and just that inspirational musical experience. It's just, I'm always excited to say, what are they going to do this time? Go Mariners. Was perfect inspiration. Go Seahawks too, of course. Yeah. Oh. Ah, look at all you radiant beings. You're just radiating warmth. Can you feel it? So let's just take a moment to consciously bring our awareness to being present, to just be here together, right here, right now, one presence, not contemplating what happens after service, what time it is, what happened before, to be here now, this moment. Because no matter what you did or didn't do this week, no matter how much got checked off your list or how many things still remain undone, know this: you are enough. You are enough. So today we continue our Faith in Action book study series based on, inspired by, Brené Brown and her book Daring Greatly. We'll go this way. Really great book. It's about transforming our understanding of vulnerability, courage, and wholehearted living. Our lesson today is the theme around We Are Enough from chapter 1. So I invite you to take that not just as words, but as truth. We are enough. I am enough. That's not something we earn, prove, or achieve. It's something we remember. It's something we remember. Brown begins this chapter by describing what she calls our culture of scarcity. I don't even like that word, but we live in this. You might recognize it as that constant nagging sense that there's just never enough. Not enough time, not enough money, not enough rest. I'm not smart enough, thin enough, young enough, successful enough, or spiritual enough. And most painfully, somewhere we get the message, I am not enough. Have you heard any of those? Do you think any of those? So let's explore what the culture of never enough, that Brené calls it this shame-based epidemic of not enoughness, It's the default setting of our culture in a lot of ways, the air we breathe, and it's exhausting, isn't it? I mean, think about it. It gets pummeled into our thinking. Brenny says that we tend to wake up in the morning and the first thought we often have is this: I didn't get enough sleep. I do have those thoughts sometimes. And then we go to bed at night thinking, I didn't get enough done. And in between those two thoughts, there's this whole day of comparison, striving, and quiet self-judgment. Are you familiar with this pattern at all? We often live in it unconsciously, not realizing what is feeding our experience. So this mindset of scarcity is the story that says, if I just had a little bit more, if I just had a little bit more, then I'd be happy, then I'd be secure, then I'd be worthy. And this belief in never enough is in the soil in which shame and comparison grow. And shame, as Brown reminds us, is that voice that whispers, who do you think you are? You don't deserve that. Author and humanitarian Lynn Twist, in her book, The Soul of Money, names this as the great lie. The belief that there is not enough or that you are not enough. She says, whether true or not, that thought of not enough occurs automatically before we even think to question or examine it. We tend to spend most of the hours and the days of our lives hearing, explaining, complaining, and worrying about what we don't have enough of. Twist calls this mindset the great lie because it keeps us trapped in an illusion of lack, a kind of unconscious hypnosis we don't even know we're in. It tells us that our value depends on what we have or do rather than who we are. But the great truth is that we already have enough, we already are enough. And when we awaken to that truth, gratitude replaces fear and generosity just flows naturally. This is the spiritual truth that invites us to turn that scarcity story upside down. In New Thought spirituality language, this is the false belief in separation. It is the forgetting of our divine nature, the spark of the infinite that is within every one of us, that is already whole, already worthy, already enough, and never depleted or diminished in that truth. Charles Fillmore, Unity's co-founder and spiritual philosopher, taught that all lack is in the mind. I know you're going to argue with that, but all lack is in the mind. We speak about this frequently because it's necessary to be reminded that it is where prosperity, our abundance, is created. In the mind. Charles said that scarcity is not a condition, but a belief, a misperception of the abundant life that Spirit intends for us. A misperception can be changed, shifted, and transformed. That's the good news. We can choose to move from scarcity to sufficiency consciousness. We can choose that. And in that shift, we stop striving to prove ourselves and we begin expressing ourselves. And in that shift, we experience peace, creativity, and joy, and no amount of more could ever bring that. So when we live with the idea of never enough, we're wearing what Brenny calls armor. We talked about that in the overview last week. That armor might look like perfectionism, control, overperforming, or pretending we're fine when we're not. I'm guilty of that one sometimes, pretending I'm fine when I'm not. But that armor, in actuality, keeps us from authentic connection, both with others and with the divinity from within, interfering with living as our authentic self. Are you getting that? I'm pretty sure that we would not want to be doing that consciously or intentionally, right? So what's the antidote? Brenny claims the antidote to this culture of scarcity is what she calls wholehearted living. Wholeheartedness means engaging with life from a place of worthiness, believing. And as she says, no matter what gets done or how much is left undone, or what stories I have believed about myself or told about not having enough, I am enough. This really is a prosperity principle, the foundation of prosperity. Because abundance does not grow from scarcity or I am not enough thinking. It just doesn't. Wholehearted living asks us to trade in our armor for vulnerability, not weakness, but the greatest measure of courage. Vulnerability, as we touched on last week, is the core focus within this whole Daring Greatly book. It's showing up, being seen, and letting our true selves be known, even when there are no guarantees, especially when there's no guarantees, always. It's saying yes to life, even when we're scared. It's trusting that who we are is already sacred, already loved. Did you hear that? Who we are is already sacred, already loved. For wholehearted living is about showing up authentically, loving ourselves as we are, and recognizing that our value isn't earned, it's inherent. We're born with it. Pema Chodron, American-born Tibetan Buddhist and spiritual teacher, describes it beautifully, saying wholehearted living means embracing life's uncertainty and discomfort rather than resisting it, to foster resilience and connection. I love that teaching. Here's a Zen story that perfectly illustrates that truth. In the 17th century, a young woman named Chiyono was determined to find enlightenment. Maybe you have been too. She spent hours practicing for years, trying to do everything perfectly, meditating for long hours, following every rule, doing all the right things, but she still felt unworthy. She still felt not enough. And one night, she was carrying water in an old cracked wooden bucket. There's a lot of bucket stories and Zen stories, I think. Anyway, she stopped to admire the moon reflected in the water in the bucket that she was carrying, and suddenly the bucket broke. The water spilled out, taking the reflection with it. And at that moment, she awakened and she wrote this poem. No more water in the bucket, no more moon in the water, no more me in the reflection. The truth is revealed in this moment. Her awakening came when the bucket of striving and scarcity gave way. Her perfectionism broke open. She saw that what she sought had always been within her. She was the moon, the light, the fullness. So the truth is, sometimes our buckets need to break. The things we thought were holding us together, our striving, our doing, our needing to prove, are the very things that keep us from seeing that we are already whole. I've had times in my own life when I was chasing the idea of enough. It's a story that I can see that's sort of run through a lot of decades of my living. Enough chasing after enough achievement, enough approval, enough financial support, enough special spiritual reflection, perfection. I had my own bucket filled with ideas of what I thought a good person, a good mother, a good minister should look like. You know, those shoulds. Attempting to meet others' expectations is an impossible task. I just want you to know that. I learned the more I tried to keep the bucket full to meet others' expectations, including my own, was more exhausting than you'll ever know. And that exhaustion became my burnout. So through burnout and tears, along the way, that handle broke. That water spilled. The reflection went with it. And more than once, it's happened in my life, and maybe you've experienced some of that too. I had to step away. I had to focus on self-care and healing, to regroup and discover the value of who I am. And it wasn't in some form of perfect. Because remember, perfection is something we create in our own mind, or that we have accepted from someone else, that doesn't necessarily fit who we are. So it was only when I stopped trying to be enough that I finally realized I already am enough. I already am, and so are you. For Spirit doesn't love us for what we accomplish. Spirit harmonizes through and as us because of what we are. Expressions of divine wholeness. It is knowing I am always enough in that truth. I am always enough. Always. So, what's the spiritual practice? How to live as I am enough. And how do we do that in a world that's constantly telling us otherwise? Right? So first, notice the story. When you catch yourself thinking any form of not enough, pause and ask, is this true? Or is this just the old story of scarcity talking? That's your moment of awakening, your moment of truth, your opportunity to choose a new story of truth, just like Choyono did. So then the second thing is to shift into sufficiency. Say quietly or aloud, I have enough, I am enough, and from this enoughness I give of who I am and what I have. Sufficiency isn't about quantity, get that. It's about consciousness. You can't give from lack. So it's knowing that the source of all good is infinite and that we are expressions of that infinite source. We are always expressions of that infinite source. And when we give, we prove to ourselves that we live in flow, that life is self-renewing and abundant. So it leads us to the third thing, is to practice gratitude. Gratitude is the bridge that carries us from scarcity to sufficiency. It's an antidote to scarcity. The more we give thanks for what is, the more we realize how truly abundant life already is. That calls for us then to step into the arena. As Brenny says, show up, be seen, and dare greatly. That's it. For even small acts of vulnerability, asking for help, expressing a need, admitting a mistake, raising your hand, open the door to authentic connection and expression, which is the practice of wholehearted living. In Unity and New Thought teachings, we might call that practice of wholehearted living as living from the Christ consciousness. We sang that this morning, as I live my Christ consciousness. That deep awareness of divine worthiness within, the name of our divinity within our humanity. It's the knowing that we are not separate from God, our source, and that everything we need to live fully already exists within us. The Bible reminds us of that in Psalm 86:11. It just simply says, give me an undivided heart. Meaning to live wholeheartedly is to live from that undivided heart, one that is not split between fear and faith, striving and surrender, shame and worthiness, but living from its wholeness, complete as it's inherently designed to be. When we remember that we are individualized expressions of God's source, the creative vibrational energy of all life, and within the formation of all life, then enough stops being something to achieve and becomes something to remember. We come back around to that. It's something to remember. So this week, I invite you to practice wholehearted living. Notice where scarcity shows up in your thoughts and your words and replace it with the truth of your enoughness. And take that breath together right now as we speak this affirmation of truth. That it's not something we're trying to convince ourselves of, but something we're remembering from deep within. So say this after me. I am enough. I am enough. I have enough. I have enough. I do enough. I do enough. And I am a unique and perfect expression of divine love. I am a unique and perfect expression of divine love. Feel that. Know that. Take this truth into your heart today. Let it guide your thoughts, your choices, your relationships, and open you to the abundance that already exists in you. And let it remind you that the divine expresses through you, not as something striving to be worthy, but as someone who already is. Because you are enough. You've always been enough. You always will be enough. And that, my Unity friends, is enough. And so it is. God bless.
I don't want to give anything away for next week, but recognizing that we must become vulnerable in order to recognize and accept that we are enough. At this time, we'd like to invite our ushers forward to prepare for a love offering, and Becky and Matt to prepare for their next song. This is the time in our service where we have the opportunity to share our financial blessings with this community in demonstration of the prosperity law of giving and receiving. You can do this in several ways. Visit our website and click the donate button for secure giving options. We invite you to consider setting up automatic monthly or weekly gifts to Unity of South Sound. Ask our staff if you would like assistance. If giving in person this morning, use the offering envelopes in the pews and place them in the offering plates as it passes down your row. For recurring donors, please place the green blessing card from the holder in front of the seat that you're in onto the offering plate as a tangible representation of your donation. Whichever way you offer your financial blessings, we hold these gifts in this moment in our hands and in our hearts, and we affirm together, divine love through me blesses and multiplies all that I am, all that I have, all that I give, and all that I receive. I am in perfect balance and flow with the universal tides of giving and receiving, and we are truly blessed. Amen.
Strong enough to bear the burdens that sometimes come living this thing called life? Am I wise enough to make the right decisions when I'm standing at the fork in the road? Sometimes I wonder and ponder, only to realize that I'm not alone, and there's nothing I have to do on my own, because I am the place where God lives, moves and breathes and has its being. I am the place where God shows up. I am the place where God lives, moves and breathes and has its being. I am the place where God shows up. I have enough to do the things I need to do to take care of myself? Will I have the health of mind and body to live a life of grace and wholeness? Sometimes I wonder and ponder, only to realize that I'm not alone, and there's nothing I have to do on my own, because I am the place where God lives, moves and breathes and has its being. I am the place where God shows up. I am the place where God lives, moves and breathes and has its being. I am the place where God shows up. I am the place where God lives, moves and breathes and has its being. I am the place where God shows up. Affirm that for yourselves. I am the place where God lives, moves and breathes and has its being. I am the place where God shows up. I am the place where God lives, moves and breathes and has its being. I am the place where God shows up. I am the place where God lives, moves and breathes and has its being. I am the place where God shows up. I am the place where God lives, moves and breathes and has its being. I am the place where God shows up. I am the place where God lives, moves and breathes and has its being. I am the place where God shows up.
Okay,
All
well,
right.
I'm going to thank you for that song.
I'm just going to push this here right here for
yeah.
a minute. So I know that we're running a little long, but I hope that everything has touched your heart and soul. We have one more special thing to do today. One of the favorite things that I do a couple times a year. Janos, please come up. She's our board president. This morning we have the opportunity to invite into membership 3 new members into Unity of South Sound. So I'm going to invite them to come forward, and Jan will hand you one gift and I will hand you another. So I'm going to ask you to hold the applause until we get to the end, because you're going to be a part of a mighty blessing too. So Michael Mathis, please come forward, and his wife Donna Russell, and Terry Sanders. Please come forward. Michael. Bless you. Thank you. And Donna. Thank you. Bless you. Thank you. Just come on up here. And Terry. There you go. So it is always a special thing when people decide that they have found their spiritual home and their spiritual family here at Unity of South Sound. We want you, could you guys all move a little bit over so that you're more in the camera? That's really important. We want you to know that you need not walk ever alone again, that we are here for you. And when you have something you want to celebrate, we celebrate with you. When you're facing challenges, we pray with you and walk with you. I should come out here so I can face you. So today, we accept you into the sacred membership of Unity of South Sound as you have completed the Unity Basic Fundamentals course. You stated your intention to join our spiritual community with the full understanding of our history, teaching, and principles, and with a willingness to serve, support, and participate in co-creating within Unity of South Sound to demonstrate the spiritual principles we embrace. Do you so agree with this statement? I'm looking for a yes, I agree.
Yes.
Thank you. So, it is now with my honor that I confirm your entry into the family of our Unity of South Sound community in the name of the Father and the source of all life, in the name of the Son, the Spirit of God within you, and the Holy Spirit, the activity of God that expresses through you and as you. Welcome. And now, I invite you all to join me in blessing them officially into our membership of Unity of South Sound. Michael, Donna, and Terry, We love you, we bless you, we appreciate you, and we behold the divinity you are. Now you can clap and cheer a little more. And you know, you take your seats.
Those are my friends. So we don't have any children or youth here today, so we're going to just, wherever they might be, we're just going to send them our blessing. And if you'll join together with me there. We love you, we bless you, we appreciate you, and we behold the divinity you are wherever you are.
Wherever you are. Know that it also speaks to the child within you all. So bless you.
Now let's stand if you're able and turn to face the center aisle so we can honor and sing to each other in community, holding your hands high as we affirm our prayer for protection, leading into the singing of our peace song, sending peace out into the entire world.
Together.
Prayer of protection.
We're going to do the prayer of protection first, but you can play an interlude with us. So together, we love you. Oh, wait.
The other prayer of protection.
The other one.
The light of God,
surrounds you. I am the light. The love of God enfolds you. I am the love. The power of God protects us. I am the power. The presence of God watches over us. I am the presence. Wherever I am, God is. Wherever God is, I am.
And all is well.
Now hit it, maestro. Go out and be your enoughness. And see you at 2 o'clock.
Love it.